Meow. Hello, everyone. It's your favorite host, Gosha the Bengal kitten. Today we have a special episode. We are going on a journey through time to learn the most interesting facts about the history of the USA. Are you ready to test your knowledge? Then let's go. The rules are very simple. I will ask a question and show for answer options. Your task is to choose the correct one. At the end of the video, I will show the correct answer. So don't switch. And remember, even if you don't know the answer, it's a great opportunity to learn something new. Question number 1. In what year did the USA declare independence from Great Britain? Time's up. The correct answer is 1776. This is the year the famous Declaration of Independence was signed. Question number 2. What was the name of the document that enshrined the basic civil liberties in the USA? A, the Declaration of Independence, B, the Constitution, C, the Bill of Rights, D, the Magna Carta. Time's up. It was adopted in 1791 and became a crucial part of the Constitution. Question number 3. Which war led to the abolition of slavery in the USA? A, the War of Independence, B, the Civil War, C, the Spanish-American War, D, World War. Time's up. That's right, it's B, the Civil War. It lasted from 1861 to 1865 and forever changed the country. Question number 4. What event prompted the USA to enter World War? A, the attack on Pearl Harbor, B, the Normandy landings, C, the bombing of Hiroshima, D, the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Time's up. The correct answer is A, the attack on Pearl Harbor. After this, the USA officially declared war on Japan. What event prompted the USA
On
to enter
Sunday,
World
December
War
7,
II?
1941, shortly before 8 a.m., Japan launched a surprise attack on the United States of America by bombing the U.S. naval base at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. The base was attacked by 350 Imperial Japanese aircrafts. Though the raid only lasted 75 minutes, the Japanese destroyed or damaged nearly 20 American naval vessels, including 8 battleships and more than 340 airplanes. Over 2,400 Americans died in the attack, and many more were wounded. While the attack on Pearl Harbor was a surprise, tensions between the US and Japan had deteriorated over the decade, in particular with regards to Japan's expansion into China. The plan for attacking Pearl Harbor was to destroy the US's Pacific Fleet, a move which would give the Japanese time to carry out its plans to keep control of the Pacific without U.S. interference. The shock of the attack without declaration of war enraged the American public and rallied the nation to get behind a war many hoped to avoid. At the beginning of his speech to Congress requesting a declaration of war, President Franklin D. Roosevelt delivered this now famous line.
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
On December 8, 1941, one day after the attack, the United States Congress declared war on Japan, officially entering World War II.
Question number 5. Which city is considered the world center of the film industry? A. New York, B. Los Angeles, C. Chicago, D. Miami. Time's up. Of course it's B. Los Angeles. That's where the famous Hollywood district is located. Question number 6. In which century did the USA have the famous Prohibition, which banned alcohol? Options: A18, B19, C20, D21. Time's up. The correct answer is C20 century. This period went down in history as a time of mafia growth and speakeasies. Question number 7. What event became a catalyst for the powerful civil rights movement in the 1960s? A. The Great Depression, B. The assassination of Martin Luther King Jr., C. The abolition of slavery, D. Prohibition. Time's up. That's right. It's be the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. This event shook the entire nation. Question number 8. What is the name of the main law of the USA adopted in 1787? At the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, C. The Bill of Rights, D. The Code of Laws. Time's up. And it's B. The Constitution. It defines the state structure of the country. Question number 9. Which of these statements about U.S. culture is true? A. It is homogeneous, does not change. B. It was formed only by traditions. C. It is distinguished by great diversity. Due to the Who was the first president of the USA? A. Thomas Jefferson. B. George Washington. C. Abraham Lincoln. Benjamin Franklin. Time's up. He is called the father of the nation. The correct answer is B. George Washington. Question number 11. In what year was the Declaration of Independence of the USA adopted? A 1776, B. 1783, C. 1787, D. 1800. Time's up. That's right, it's B. 1776. The day of its signing is celebrated as the main national holiday. Question number 12. In what year was the Declaration of Independence of the USA adopted? Are the women's rights movement, B. the civil rights movement, C. the anti-war movement, D. the progressive movement? Time's up. It's been the civil rights movement. It forever changed American society. Question number 15. Who was the president of the USA during the Civil War? A. Thomas Jefferson. B. Abraham Lincoln. C. Andrew Jackson. D. Ulysses S. Grant. Time's up. The correct answer is B. Abraham Lincoln. He led the country during one of its most difficult periods. Question number 14. What event prompted the USA to enter World War II? An attack on Pearl Harbor, B. the Normandy landings, C. the bombing of Hiroshima, D. the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Time's up. It's the attack on Pearl Harbor. After this, the USA officially declared war on Japan. Question number 13. Which state was the first to declare secession from the USA before the Civil War? A. Virginia, B. South Carolina, C. Texas, D. Georgia. Time's up. That's right, it's B. South Carolina. This is where the country's split began. Question number 16. What is the name of Martin Luther King Jr.'s famous speech delivered in 1960? A. the Gettysburg Address, B. I Have a Dream, C. the Four Freedoms, D. the Farewell Address. Time's up. And it's B. I Have a Dream, one of the most famous speeches in human history. Question number 17. In what year did women in the USA get federal voting rights? A. Sound of Falling Hoops. B. Gets Up in 1920. Time's up. This was enshrined in the 19th Amendment to the Constitution. Question number 18. What was the name of the policy constructing the South after the Civil War? A. Reconstruction, B. Prohibitionism, C. Imperialism. Your answer. market crash? B. The adoption of prohibition. C. The end of World War I. Time's up. That's right. It's either Wall Street stock market crash. Black Tuesday marked the beginning of a global crisis.
Traded some 16 million shares on the New York Stock Exchange in a single day. Billions of dollars were lost, wiping out thousands of investors. In the aftermath of that event, sometimes called Black Tuesday, America and the rest of the industrialized world spiraled downward into the Great Depression, the deepest and longest-lasting economic downturn in the history of the Western industrialized world up to that time.
And so, our 20-question quiz has come to an end. I hope you found it as interesting as I did. If you want more quizzes on a variety of topics, be sure to subscribe to the Quiz Time with Bengal Gosha channel. And click the bell. Which question did you find the most challenging? Leave your answers in the comments below.